Welcome everyone to Sonic the Hedgehog CD, or Sonic CD for short. This is a game that was originally released for the Sega CD peripheral for the Sega Genesis, and because of that I'm sure not a lot of people owned it. The Sega CD was not particularly successful. I did actually own the original Sonic CD and a Sega CD peripheral, but it was hard to find. It was probably several years after it came out that I first got it, and had to go through pawn shops to find a used copy. It was quite a pain just to get a hold of the game. But this is actually a remake. I believe it was released in 2011, and it's got improved physics, the US and Japanese soundtrack with a few changes. They couldn't get a license to the Japanese opening music, unfortunately, so there are no lyrics on the Japanese opening. Here you can see that you could switch between the Japanese and US soundtrack. I'm going to be playing mostly on the Japanese, but I'm going to start off on the US soundtrack for the opening. I find it very hard to think of Sonic CD without hearing Sonic Boom. So here we go, and I may show the Japanese opening as well, but I think that'd be just redundant. You can see that you can play as Tails after you beat the game once. I've already beaten the game. Just trying to get a handle on it again. Okay, so that was the opening of Sonic CD. I just made a cut and switched back to the Japanese soundtrack here. The Sega CD had the ability to play video and real audio files, so most, if not all, Sega CD games took advantage of that. So that's why we had the animated cutscene. Okay, so what I want to do is, this game actually features time travel, that's what these signposts are for. So what I want to do is go to the past. There you can find these machines called robot generators. If you can destroy the ones in zone 1 and 2 of every level, then you can get a good future and for that level, and if you do that for all levels in the game, you get a good ending. So there's actually 4 times in every level. There's past, present, bad future, and good future. So what we're trying to get is a good future for everything. So we are currently in the past now. And I believe the robot generator is somewhere around here. Another way to get a good ending for the game as a whole is to collect all the time stones. I believe there are 7 of them, and I always have a very hard time getting many of them. I might be able to get 1 or 2 on this playthrough. Didn't want a feature sign, but I think we're almost to the generator. And I did not mean to fall down. That move I just did there is called the Super Peel Out. It's faster than the Spin Dash, but leaves Sonic more vulnerable. You use it by holding up and pressing jump instead of down and jump like with the Spin Dash. And I hope I can get back up here. Okay, there's the robot generator, right here. So I want to smash that. And now let's go to the end of the level. That also destroyed all enemies, but it looks like we're at the end anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in the big ring here. That will take us to the special zone, where we have a chance of getting a time stone. And unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of these. The pseudo 3D environment is cool, but it's really hard to judge where you are. So I may or may not complete this. First one's the easiest by far, but I still fail it sometimes. And going in the water is bad. That makes your remaining time go down very quickly. It's just so hard to predict where they're going to go and where they are. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yep. Okay, so we got the first time stone. Last 2 playthroughs I did of this game, I was able to get 2, I think. Well, you probably saw my save files. Although I think I may have deleted the one that I completed the game on. Can't remember. Okay. Let's see, have I already passed these? Can't remember where a past sign is. I thought there was one near the beginning of the level. I should probably go back and look. Yeah. Right here. So now we just need to find a good place to take advantage of it. You have to run at a certain speed for a set amount of time. I think I normally just run around the beginning of the level here. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's right here. There we go. That's close. I almost hit that rock. If you do mess up, you can try the zone again by just pressing start and going to main menu, and then resuming your save file. Don't remember exactly where the generator is. Hope I'm not gonna have too much trouble. Oh, here's a Metal Sonic generator. I know that destroying that makes all the animals come out, but I don't think it has any effect on the ending of the game. Just thinking it was high up. There it is. Alright, so that's both of the generators in Palmtree Panic, was it? So let's go ahead and go to the level, into the level, and if I can grab one more ring, I can get to the special stage, special zone, I forget what it's called. You need 50 rings for the big ring to show up. Okay, so let's try to get another time stone. Very unlikely that I will. Not having much luck here. Just that one left, I think. Oh, I got it. I'm surprised. So that's about as well as we could do on the first level. Two time stones, both generators, and because of that we get a good future in Zone 3. If you did not get both the generators, this level would look very different. The layout would still be the same, but all the... what's the word I'm looking for? The color palette would be quite different. So I'm just gonna run to the end here where the boss is. Kind of a pathetic boss, especially if you know to jump behind him like this. Can't really do anything unless you mess up like that. So we're done. Be sure to destroy that pod on your way out. And I will see you next episode.
You can go again. Don't fall behind. Say don't be late. Destination heaven. Stay alive. Now you and me. We're going to have fun. Say, lights off. Excalibur. It's about that bar. What do you mean? Give and take. Going home. Side zone. Check it out, eh? Live alone. Leather legs. Getting in place. What do you get? Say, back jet. Zoom room. Cosmic zoom. That's up, Jay. It's Sonic Boom. Sonic Warrior. Sonic Warrior.
You are what you need out of him. You got the power to save the land.
Take a little chance. Slip on through. You got to smile no matter what you do. You gotta do for you.
Sonic Warrior,